Hello, good morning to all of you. As you know, today I am going to discuss about the chapter electricity. So, actually, electricity is a very important in our modern society. Electricity is also a very convenient form of energy where it is also used in our schools, homes, hospitals, and so many industries also. So, electric current, now first I want to tell you that what is electric current. Actually a continuous and closed path of electric current is called an electric circuit. Main thing is a electric circuit. Electric current is also expressed in other words also. It is the rate of flow of electric charges. Without circuit, an electric cannot be considered. So, there should be two charges already present here, that is positive and negative charges. We know very well that is current always flows from positive to negative charges and also vice versa. So, flow of there is a cross section areas where you can simply express that how we have to find the current. The current, what is the measurement of current? Firstly, you have to know that current, it is denoted by the I and it is the symbolic form of I, that is Q by T. Now, next one is that the SI unit of electric charge is coulomb, which is equivalent to the same charge, that is 6 into 10 to the power 18 electrons. And we also say that negative charge of electricity is 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 18 coulomb. So, simply by expressing these ideas, you can simply find the current I equal to Q by T, or if we find coulomb equal to the I into T, or T equal to W by I, that is Q by I. Again I want to discuss about the electric potential. What is electric potential and what is the difference between the electric potential and potential difference? So, first you have to know what is electric potential. Electric potential are simply current flow on a circuit without any objection, without any pauses, you can simply say. But in potential difference, it is the pressure of electric current. So, what is the SI? Suppose you have to find the potential difference. The potential between 2 points is, that is what done by charge, and V equal to W by Q. So, SI unit of electric charge potential difference is volt, and it is the simple, you can say 1 volt equal to 1 joule by 1 coulomb, or you can simply say 1 volt equal to 1 joule per coulomb. The potential difference is always measured by instrument called voltmeter. Now, we have to represent some circuit diagram, which is very important to us. Suppose without the circuit diagram you cannot say how the current is flowing in which direction and how the current is measured in, and how you will measure the current also. So, it is a very important representation and conveniently which is used. That here some of the conventional symbols also used to represent some of the most commonly electrical components, which is very important to us. So, next topic is I am to discuss about the Ohm's law and also the verification of Ohm's law. Here is a diagrammatic which I am going to show about this. This is the uniform, just like a figure of like a uniform motion, and it is the potential difference, that is PD. Okay. Suppose measurement given here, take 4 measurement 0 0.4, 0 0.8, 0 0.12, 12, 0 0.16. Okay. Now, here also same thing 0 0.1, 0 0.2, 0 0.3 and 0 0.4. This is the current flowing in the figure showing. and it is measured, current is always measured in ampere. Okay. This is the VI graph, voltmeter current graph. Suppose what is VI? The VI is equal to always constant, means V by I equal to R. What is R? R is the resistance, okay, constant. For whom? For any metallic wire, for any metallic wire. And suppose and if a given temperature is also called resistance. Okay. So, can you tell me what is the resistance of, what is the unit of, so SI unit of resistance is ohm, and you have to symbolize like this way, ohm. Okay. So, first you know what is Ohm's law. So, there is one scientist, his name is Ohm, and he gave the relationship between the current flowing in any metallic wire and the potential difference across its terminal, that is potential difference both ends, that is the given metallic wire in an electric circuit, and it is directly proportional. You can simply say voltmeter is directly proportional to current, or you can simple like V by I, which I have explained above. V by I equal to constant, same thing V by I equal to R, or if you find the V, the V equal to IR, you can simple say multiply, that is cross multiply. Now, how we will find 1 ohm? 1 ohm means what? 1 ohm means 1 volt upon 1 ampere. Simply explain, means 1 volt upon 1 ampere. Okay. Now, we have to go further. We know very well that there are some certain components which offer an easy path, so that motion of electrons of an electric circuit which contributes an electric current. The electrons, however, not completely free to move within a conductor. Electrons cannot move. So, motion of electrons, suppose if there is any motion of electrons through a conductor is retarded by resistance, means resistance always gives an obstruction. So, conductor having some special resistance also called a resistor. Okay. Now, we have to know what are the factors. There is some factors we have to know very well, and these factors because without any factor you cannot identify how electric current, how motion of electrons going from one terminal to another terminal. So, ammeter, suppose it is observed that it is find out that the decreases, that is the if ammeter reading decreases to one half, that is a decreases 1 half means 1 upon 1 by 2, that is 3 by 2. So, ammeter is decreased one half when the length of wire, if the length of wire it becomes doubled, the ammeter reading is increased, but when the thicker wire, same wire, if a wire is thicker, the same length is used in the circuit. If thicker wire is same material and same length is used at the circuit, it is observed same thing. So, on applying law, that is Ohm's law, we observe that the cross section, but there is one thing that we have to know very well. So, we have observed that if resistance of conductor always depends on length of wire, so what is the length of the wire and its area, on the nature of material, what material is made up of. So, these are the certain point we have to recite yourself. Okay. And there is one also, you can simply say the measurements of any resistance of uniform metallic conductor is directly proportional to its length, directly proportional to, many resistance of wire is directly proportional to length, or you can simply say resistance is directly proportional to L by A, that is length by area of cross section. So, R is always is to L by A, or R equal to, that is rho length upon area, okay, where this rho is a constant of proportionality. Okay. And is proportionality, and also called the electrical resistivity. Of the conductor. Again we are going to some another topic, that the resistance of a system of resistor. The two methods of joining the two methods which can apply which apply or which apply a join to resistor, that is the combination of resistor. Okay. Combination of resistor. Now we will go to how we will find, suppose there is a two types of resistor, take one more resistor. Now I am explaining about the two resistor, that is a series form and parallel form. Suppose this is the diagram. Okay. Now join this. This is the battery, plus minus, this is the key, current is flowing for downward direction. This is resistance 1, resistance 2 and resistance 3. So you have to find here ampere. Okay. If we flow the electric current, so firstly we have to open the key and current is start flowing. This current is flowing directly from first resistance to second resistance. The current is flowing series form. The current is flowing in series form. If happening, if anything, if the any circuit is broken, the current will not flow to another circuit. This is the series form. Now I am explaining it short about it. Now parallel. Now parallel circuit. You can say parallel resistor. Again we are doing same thing. Make a diagram. here straight again, down. Now join this one. This is the voltmeter. This is R1, R2 and R3. See, this diagram is in resistance form, that is R1, R2 and R3. These are connected in the parallel form. So you have to simple how you will measure. Suppose you have to find out the what is the parallel. So you have to find 1 by R equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. That is parallel series. Parallel first, parallel second and parallel 3. So we have to find what any number given, you have to find out. And this series form you can simply write the R equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. These are the conditions which are given. So you have to well understand, if suppose if current any circuit is drawn, but from the main wire the current will be flow from second resistance and third resistance. It does not obstruct the second and third resistance. So it is necessary that these connections which often holds in house wiring circuits and many things. Whereas R1 is R2 and R3, these are the series form. If any obstruction is caused, another current and next one will never flow and it will be simply dispatched.